you know what I have now?
But hold on.
SpongeBob. 4 hours later. So it's not about telling me 80s born, because we had the good stuff. It's like we had nice music. Like,
so what, you think music now that good?
Not at all from what I'm hearing. Like half of the CD, I cannot understand it. And I'm saying CD first outdated.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, back then, you were dying. You might get some roses. You might open the car door.
Right.
Because half of the time you're taking the bus.
Right.
Or maxi. That.
Yeah.
You're in foreign.
Right.
You traveling. You don't have a car at that age.
Yeah.
You have to get a taxi.
Yeah.
Or at night you walk the person home.
All right.
That to me was real love. That I'm really listening to what you're saying.
That's not love, that's romancing someone.
But say, listen carefully. What I'm saying is, you would go home and you dust out your CD or them times cassette, just to go back a little bit, side A, and then take your pencil and rolling it up and you put on nice, if it's not Boys to Men, your Luther Vandross, your 112, and you know, your Jagged Edge.
Yes.
And you think about this person and you lie down and you can't sleep and it's butterflies and...
Alright.
That was not lost.
Alright, so okay, great. No,
at that time.
No, hold on.
At that time, we're talking about era.
Alright, so again, if it is that you had the opportunity, right? You just say it, you had a perfect night, because that is the situation that we're bringing across here.
Right.
Which is, you had a perfect night with this person.
Right.
One thing led to another.
Right.
And you'll end up sleeping together or doing the big people thing.
Right.
Right? I am saying, is it that is going to change your perspective of what love is in terms of how you feel for that person, or are you just going to write that off as, I was just in the heat of the moment, it was lost? Because, I mean, if the night went perfect according to you, you opened the car door or whatever it is, you all went and had a nice time or whatever it is, and the stars were aligned, why can't it be in a very rare instance, because these things can't happen, that it was love? Why can't be that?
Unless that person is either 40 or 70, I cannot see this era taking that amount of time to wine and then die.
Nah,
I cannot see it.
Nah, man.
I'm looking, we are hosting something.
Yeah.
So we have to do research, right?
Right.
We look at all these videos, Gaza, Zessin.
Yeah.
Like, just the name scaring me. Like, why would I live here, long circle, and to go to the Gaza? Do we even know what the Gaza is? That is the most dangerous place in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Again, ignorance. So for me, if I haven't seen it yet, I haven't seen it, so forgive my ignorance.
Right.
What I'm saying, if I see it, I could say yes, give Jackie jacket.
Right.
For now, I ain't seen no car doors opening, and now they driving cars. They actually have a car. Where they drop on the car, even go over a speed bump and slow down traffic, but they have cars. They're not even traveling.
Yeah.
You know, the music they're playing, if it's not the rah-rah, I not to say too much, but you know what I'm saying.
I get you.
So for me, unless the language of love has changed now, then I'm missing something.
Well, according to you, love is something that would evolve over the time in terms of the era. Because back then, we would have been, watching, we would have walked with the rules, we would have had the cassette to play after, and we were like, I'm going to be better than all daydreaming and whatever it is. Because at the point in time, earlier to what you said, we didn't have the access to do the big people thing as we do now. I mean, look at it now. It is everywhere. It is prevalent. It's the technology. We have access to almost everything according to what you said. So why would that change the perspective of either it being love or lust?
Because we would draw from music, right? Music puts you in a certain mood. Music is very powerful, right? It is a spirit. 99.9% of the music now is that show me a VJ, and let me come over and set it off.
Right.
I'm not hearing, if the lights go out, maybe, and you throw a little pebble on the glass because you can't go in the parents' home. You had to sneak around. It's different. It was different.
Okay.
Now they are getting straight to the point, so they fast forward everything, the entire essence of love. Right. So therefore, they are looking at the lust part of it. You may not agree.
All right.
But I am not trying to defend the past. I'm saying in the past, this is how it was. Nowadays, I am not seeing anybody in their 20s operating a certain way.
No,
from my end.
Now, I have a comment in the comment section. I want to hear your thoughts on this. The comment is, love and lust is a spectrum in that person's opinion.
Right.
Right? You had to have some lust in the love.
Right.
So, what's your take on that? Because you saying it have no love at all. Everything is about lust, is about what I can see, what I can touch, or whatever it is.
Nowadays, yes.
This person said it is a spectrum. And it must have a little bit of it somewhere inside of that love.
That is like, I don't know who the person is, and enough respect. That is like telling me, you have been both sides of the spectrum and you rather go back to poverty. Because here's why. If I'm attracted to something,
right,
I cannot say I'm in love with that something.
Why
immediately?
Not? Why not?
Here's why. I like this something. Then eventually I'll get to know this something. But to say, oh my God, I'm in love. Do you know what is love?
Love is patient, love is kind, love is this, love is that.
I ain't asking about the biblical love. See the biblical drama. I am speaking about two people meet up. It might be in Pennywise. A lot of people go in Pennywise. Right? Male or female. And you see this person real gorgeous. Point, just your type. Excuse me, ma'am, I'm in so much love with you. Oh my God.
Yes. That's a great opening line. That's a great opening line.
Okay, so what do you love about me?
I love your eyes, I love your smile, I love your aura, everything about you, blah, blah, blah.
So these are things that make the person. So is love that physical thing that you're seeing?
That's a very good question.
Exactly.
You actually flipped this.
Is love this? And this is what I'm saying to the viewers. I don't want us to get monotonous or someone to drain it out. But what I'm saying is, guys, send your comments. You meet somebody. How dare you say you love this person immediately, if not before? Like, bam. Oh my God, Adrian, you have such nice hair. And here the thing, a woman might say, oh, he have nice shoulders. I love his legs, whatever. But to say, I'm in love with him, I want him to meet my parents.
All right.
You know, meet me in Pennywise. What the hell?
So my question
that
again,
don't make sense.
You actually asked a very thought-provoking question, which is, as the comments or as the old adage would have been,
right?
Love is in the eye of the beholder,
right?
So you're saying, you're flipping that old adage on itself, which is, it's not really love. It's not really love because you're really looking at something and you're saying, wow, boy, this is great, and it's really being confused as lust.
Unless you are saying it's Ray Charles or Stevie Wonder and they fall for somebody, that's different. But my two big eyes see this person, all well groomed up, looking good head to toe, they on point, and I just, oh my God, wait till you meet my dad.
All right.
That can never happen.
So then let me ask the question then, which is, what would you consider the length of time to invest to say, yes, I am in love with this person? Because according to you, it's lust is more of the physical, looking at my eyes, what I see, what I'm attracted to, right? I don't know yet. I don't know what personality I have. You could probably have some toe jam that we're relative more off. I don't know, right? So what is the time frame you would think you would know to yourself, I am in love with this person?
Okay, so realistically speaking, majority of the human race don't understand relationship is built.
Right.
It cannot just happen.
Okay.
You build a relationship. Love supposed to be the same way.
Interesting.
Right? Because somebody might say there's different acts of love.
Right.
Then you went biblical and you were saying love is patient,
love is kind.
How do you test these things? It cannot be at first sight. So what I'm saying now, you realize my voice, the tone, everything is dipping in the Barry White.
Yes.
Because again, all very romantic. So what I'm saying is, just to bring it a little twist on it, and just to educate you guys, it is something physical that you are attracted to at first sight.
Right.
it is not love.
Uh-huh.
It is something, whether, as I said, whether you see this person and he has nice lips, or she has nice eyes, nice hair, whatever it may be, but there's something that I'm going to look at.
Right.
We never spoke.
Right.
I didn't taste your food.
I just think all men
how fast your car can go, and I'm talking about that car, metaphorically speaking.
Yeah.
So, I cannot just fall in love with you like that.
Right. Right.
Personalities could draw you. Not everybody has a personality. They might have a way they do stuff.
Right.
But a certain personality will draw you immediately in the room. Like there's a certain energy that could grab you immediately.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, yes, that could get my attention. But what I'm saying is the love part of it, nah.
Right.
No. And you still do not need to agree with what I'm saying.
I have it on a different spectrum. I believe that these guys who would have written fairy tales, they would have seen something back then.
Yes.
I would want to think that at that time or that era, there was something magical in the air that, you know, they would have, you know, gotten themselves into and sunk their teeth into. And again, the old adage, which is love is in the eye of the beholder. Right. Again, that was from back then.
Beholder, there's a lot of gods out there. There's a billion gods we could choose from. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Everybody have a different faith, a walk of life, religion. We're not even talking about that. What I'm saying is, you may not see me and know my religion. So, the eyes of the beholder, whatever, I would leave that out.
Right.
I am trying to say that we need to educate persons.
Yeah, but you answer my question yet, eh? How long is that time frame?
You, in the sense of...
So what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a day?
I do not think you should put a time on it in the sense of...
I don't have a room was open in a day.
No. But it wasn't. Realistically, it wasn't. And it wasn't in a day. So, you cannot fall in love in a day because as soon as it shifts and you get upset, you might leave.
Yeah.
I guess, Don't give me the cat, the hype. It is the truth. People go too fast.
Yeah.
This generation is going too fast.
Well, I mean, with the technology, I mean, it's everything is accessible.
Forget the Wi-Fi. Rest the Wi-Fi, don't because the salaries the prices.
Well,
but what I'm saying is, if we can get them to slow down for a minute, just a minute. But you know what? Let's read some more comments. See who else is messaging there. Because I want to really hear what the viewers are saying, what they're thinking.
See what we have here. 2 days and
we have about 5 more minutes, guys.
All right, so I have this funny one here.
Right.
Somebody said, well, apparently they do deliveries. They say, I had a customer who loved a girl for 2 days, and then he called to say he didn't want the package to drop off to the girl again because he didn't love the girl no more.
You see, and this is why, and this is his thing with me.
I'm curious as to what happened.
So, yeah, because probably she had long hair and she cut it. This is what I'm talking about. It's crazy. It's crazy because I know we press for time now.
Yeah.
But this is the same thing I'm saying. This generation needs to understand to slow down.
All right.
Do not use love out of context.
Gotcha.
Please. Michael Gabriel.
Oh my God.
You know, two angel names. You know why?
I know.
The trouble that you would give, you need the two heaviest angels around you. Because you would look on live television, social media, and say you could fall in love at first sight.
I am simply stating that you have to have the 0.1%, Leon. You can't always be so rigid in your thinking to think that it is almost impossible for it to happen. Because, I mean, I just watch TLC and I just see 90 Day Fiancé and these people just get married and they love. And I can also state I am an avid Disney fan and I love to watch those movies and stuff. No, that is not to say, that the norm is that you have to build. And I agree with you in terms of building something. But my take is, there is the rare one-off occasions, there is the instances, there is the situations whereby you see somebody and you fall head over heels just at what you saw, and then in having to know them in a very short space of time, you realize this is it. This is it.
So having to know them,
it happens. And I will not.
Listen to what you are saying. Having
to
to know them in a short space of time. Listen to what you are saying. Because there is something called divorce. Why in the Lord's name would you get married to somebody and think everything would be okay? There are differences. Right. So my thing is, I cannot put a time or expect somebody to be a chameleon just changing. Okay. I am saying, be careful when you are saying you love somebody.
Why?
Because you might say you love me, and I give you the thing for 2 days or 3 days since we're talking, and then so automatically you just out of love. This is what I'm talking about. So what is love?
That is the $1 million question, Leon. And
I don't think in this half of life, in my latter half I'm looking, it exists anymore. And I'm very careful with certain things, but I can boldly say, looking at this generation, everything is on the fast lane.
I will agree to it to a point, but to wrap up, and I will wrap up with this. I don't want to say that love do exist. I believe it's out there. It is just rare and very hard to find, right? And if you want love in your life, you had to look for it. You had to find it. Like anything, you had to invest time, you had to invest your energy, you had to invest. So, because at the end of the day, the reward.
So remember what you're saying. We have a voice note. Remember what you're saying. Dale, play that voice note for us. We have it.
Do we have the voice
note? Load in, yeah. Did you sell raise the prices?
Oh, so the bandwidth drop.
The buffering. Did they raise the buffering speed? Oh my God.
Well, they control the internet, so technically speaking,
they raise the buffer.
They must say, oh, they're taking no package, we go raise the buffer.
I love Digicel. You can see everyone, I love them.
I agree with you. I have them home, I have them on my phone. Yeah. Is everything has wrong with Digicel?
Your banner would be here next.
But I may try and switch my package one time with them rates.
We getting through there, Dale? The voice?
Hello? Caller, you live? It's ringing?
I hear that. But back to what I said.
Hello? Hi.
Hey, they got you the voice for there.
Yes.
It is serious, it is real.
Yes. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm taking in the conversation. Real people, yeah. So what I could say is, people don't understand the true importance of love and lust. Two big L words. And love is something people don't understand is that it's something unconditional. So like, some people who would love a car, right? I just using that as an example. You love that car could break down, that car stay with you for so much years. And for nothing, you'll never leave that car. That is what love is. Love is like that, where you will go through thick and thin, where you know something about this thing will be with you forever, even though given you problems, you will stick with it. Lust, on the other hand, is different. Lust is you instantly see something, and with that instant see, you like it, but then what happens if it turns you down? What happens if it did not work properly? You know what I mean? Because lust is not just human too, It's different aspects of it. Right. So when you hear the word lust, right. Yeah, it's the first instance you see something, you like it. Right. But if it doesn't work, if it doesn't stay, if it doesn't, whatever it is, it doesn't go in your favor, then that is lost. That is it. It's dead.
So and
is nothing.
Let me ask you this. I know we press for time here, but let me ask you this real quick. Do you believe that love at first sight exists?
I believe love at first sight exists. But the problem is, as you was rightfully saying, the age.
Right. Okay, so let me ask it this way. And we put I'm not. So you're saying in this era, falling in love at first sight, because you just explained, in your opinion, what is love, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that still exists in this era?
this era believes where love is concerned, love now is subject to things, not to a human. Where a human can change their feelings and their emotions. Right. So that is why when see how I say that, you know, when you see a you're still loving, and the ministry just give you something back, you don't love her again. That you use the wrong word. It was love. It was love. But money to pay, account to pay, physical things to pay, and you would love that, and you don't take that to come back to you, and you believe that in yourself, in your mind, in this place, that is wrong.
Right.
Because it doesn't react back to you.
No, well,
caller, thanks so much for calling.
Yeah.
You know, it's talk about it. We would love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much. Sorry about that because we pressed for time.
So I'm going to wrap up with this, Leon, because he touched on something really, really, really valid, and it will tie back into what you were talking about, building on time. Now, he said that love is something that you will stick with and you will go through it thick or thin.
Right.
So my thought-provoking question to end of the whole session is, why can't it be that your thick and thin has a time frame? Why can't it be that I love this person for the past 2 days and I was willing to do everything for them and now I'm out of love? Right. Because you could be in love, so why can't you be out of love? I mean, it stands to reason because it's a spectrum of emotions. Right. It's a spectrum of feeling. So if on one end you could be in love, it's easy to say on the other end of that spectrum, you're out of love. And in terms of the time frame that you're talking about to build it, that to me, again, Rome wasn't built in a day. Right. Neither is love. So if you fell in love in a day, you could fall out of love in a day or over a period of time. Right. And that is the thought-provoking stuff I want to just leave with the viewers that we still have on the live right now. Any thought-provoking stuff you want to put out there, Leon?
So guys, again, thank you so much. We want to shout out Pure Media Concepts for making it possible. Fet Nation, it's all about Talk About It. If you're searching Talk About It, 868. Till next time, next week, Thursday, 8 p.m. sharp, Toshiba Panasonic. We do apologize for the late start this week. Till next time, we'll see you guys. Love in the house.
Are we going? All right.
But you're right. To an extent.
You wait till we come off here to tomorrow, right?
We still on. We still on. No, but for real.
Call it a hole, we just call it the hell.
Yes, I am terrified of this stuff.
Talk about it.
Because I too known to speak
Talk
out.
about it. Don't let go. Talk about it. Get it off your chest. Talk about it. Let it go. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Real issues, relationships, sex, drama. Thursdays at 8 with Leon and Michael. Only on Pure Media Concepts.
Crime affects everyone.
So it's time for all of us to do our part.
Join with us and get on board
in the fight against crime.
Are you on board?
This is my country and I'm on board.
This is my country and I am on board.
This is my country and I'm on board.
Crime prevention is everybody's business and I am on board.
A partnership is important with the police service. I'm on board.
Get on board. I am on board. We are on board in this fight against crime.
I am Mangal Patata. I am on board.
So you report, we support, and I am on board.
I am a fisherman. Crime prevention is also my business. I am on board.
I am Imam Hamza Muhammad. Crime prevention is also my business. So me, I am on board.
We are partnering with the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service in the fight against crime, because crime prevention is everybody's business. Join us.
I join with the police in their fight against crime. Are you on board?
We are all on board.
Hi everyone, my name is Anzania from Pure Media Concepts. Your business is a necessity. Invest the right way. We have everything you need for your business or brand. Increase your customer base, social media management, live streaming, graphic design, web design, and so much more. Contact us today at 264-4PNC.
Call it a hole, we just call it the hell.
Yes, I am terrified of this topic.
Talk about it.
Because I too known to stick
Talk
around.
about it. Don't let go. Talk about it. Get it off your chest. Talk about it. Let it go. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Real issues, relationships, sex, drama. Thursdays at 8 with Leon and Michael. Only on Pure Media Concepts.